You have the experience, opinions, and stories to tell, but the moment you start writing, you tell yourself, no, yaar, I'll post tomorrow. And that is exactly what I will fix in today's video. If you have come after watching episode 1, I'm sure you've built your ICP, you've built your content foundation. If you're someone new to my channel and if it's your first time watching my video, don't worry, you can watch episode 1 after this video. Hi, I'm Karishmaa Singhal, a model, anchor, author, and a LinkedIn personal branding expert. And I have simplified content strategy for you, plus built a content strategy tool that builds your strategy, builds your post across content funnels, and helps you write, I repeat, not plan, but write LinkedIn posts. Scan the QR code that you see and get access to the tool. You can also find the tool linked in the description below. Open it alongside the video. You only need 2 tabs open, my video and the content strategy tool. So let's begin by understanding some basics of content. I have some basic content terms for you. Understand it with this example. Let's say you are building a house. Now, while building your house, the architecture, the interior designer will lay down the footprint. That is your content strategy, which answers why are you on LinkedIn, what is your goal, what do you want to achieve, what outcome do you expect out of the platform. Now, inside that big home, there are multiple rooms, right? Those rooms are your content pillars, which refer to as 3 to 5 pillars that you usually write around. Let's say if you're into healthcare, it could be healthcare, medical, medicines. If you are into tech, it could be tech, SaaS, AI. It absolutely depends on your industry. Now, content funnel, which is the very important terminology, defines which stage of your journey is your reader at. Are they at top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, or bottom of the funnel? So once again, your strategy defines why, your pillar defines what, and your funnel defines where is your reader in your journey. But they all need to reach your right audience, which is your ICP, ideal customer profile. We've already built your ICP in episode 1. Now, in today's video, I want you to do 2 very important things. First, brain dump. Actually, we need to put down what kind of strategy do you want. Of course, I can help you build a strategy. But if you are not clear about what you want to project out on the internet, nobody can give you the best direction. And don't worry, my tool does that for you in 5 minutes. Next up, we will carry out your competitor research. That's very important. We will study from the market and analyze the gaps. The gaps we find are going to be your content territory. So follow along as I go back to the tool. If you've already come from episode 1, you are probably at the brain dump plus competitor research page. Now, what are all the things I know about? For example, some things that my clients have been doing and have worked for their business. Some of the things that help me delivering the best results for my clients. Some learnings I've had from my team members that help me in my business. I'm sure you all have all of these things stored in your head. Brain dump it. Don't care about punctuation, spelling errors, grammar errors. My tool will do it all for you. Now, once this is done, you can pause the video, take your time, fill in your answers, and then resume the competitor research. We come now to your competitor research. I want you to think of 3 people whom you look up to in your industry. They can be competitors, or I rather call them industry leaders. People you can learn from. Always learn their best, learn their good, and learn what they're not doing to fill in the gap. If you're on the tool, you know that the tool asks you to analyze Creator 1 first. So now the Creator 1 section asks you to attach the profile link of the creator you look up to. So I really look up to Chris Donnelly. I will go to Chris Donnelly's LinkedIn profile and copy paste his profile here. Now next is topics they consistently talk about and the formats they use. So if I scroll on Chris's profile, he usually talks about SEO, AI, and most of his content formats are frameworks, carousels, documents. I can literally type this in and simultaneously copy paste his post here. Last question the tool asks is, what are they not doing? Your gold mine. So while I see Chris doing a lot of high value content, he does less of vulnerability, behind the scenes kind of content, and maybe that's where I can capitalize. Now off screen, I'll do this for Creator 2 and Creator 3 and come back, pause the video, do it as well, and then we'll get to the next step. Also, there's a small hack I want to tell you. So when you're looking at your creators, I want you to look at their comment section. Let me tell you, comment section is the best way to carry out your market study. It is in their comment section that you will find your next post idea, that you will find the kind of problems your customers face. You'll understand your consumers' desires in their comment section. So always read amongst content, always read amongst comments and learn from them on all social media platforms. Lovely. Now you have your brain dump. Now I'll help you understand the content funnels. TOFU, MOFU and BOFU. Let me break it down for you. So TOFU, which is top of the funnel, this usually helps you reach newer audiences. The goal is to build awareness amongst people who might come on your profile for the first time, or to also, let's say, attract people for the first time. The kind of posts you will do here are personal story posts, educational posts, the kind of posts that people will screenshot or think like, I relate to it. Next is middle of the funnel. This is where people start considering you. So let's say I'm on your profile. Now I feel like, okay, this person has given me this framework, they've given me this listicle, they've given me this cheat sheet. I want to go ahead and give them a follow. I want to check what they're doing. I'm building my interest. That is what middle of the funnel posts do. Now next is bottom of the funnel posts are aimed at conversion. You will technically roll out offers, limited opening, some spots to book some of your services, reservation. This is where people know you, they are interested in you, they are ready to buy from you. Now a very big mistake that I see most of the people doing are, they say that I'll post TOFU content until I reach 5,000 followers, then I'll post middle of the funnel, then bottom of the funnel. That's all rubbish. You need TOFU, MOFU, BOFU content spread across your account throughout the week, because at any given point, these three different kind of audiences are already on your profile. Now, Goldman Sachs did a study that said only 4% of the total creators are the ones making dollars from LinkedIn. Rest all aren't. Why? Because they are busy running the performance contest, they're busy running the rat race, they're only chasing likes, views, reach, they're not building the tribe, they're not strategic in nature. Popularity contest doesn't take you long, it is understanding emotions underneath the content that helps you win on LinkedIn. So first is emotion 1, inspiration. Technically, you make people feel like you're taking them from A to B. For example, I made this post where I said, I went from an 11,000 salary to a 7-figure business within 58 days. Emotion number 2 is burnout and overwhelm. You're typically telling people that being burnt out is not being less. For example, you know how it is my 10th video, 12th video from the morning, or let's say I'm recording this entire video for the second time because the audio wasn't recorded in the first go. So it doesn't happen just with you, it happens with me. So let people break open. You let people feel like it's just not you, it's me as well. In the same boat, we all could be burnt out. Emotion number 3 is fear of missing out. You make people feel if you are not doing this, you are out of the league, my brother. So technically you would write about limited spots or about something that your ideal customers, competitors are doing and they aren't doing. For example, you are still busy figuring out your content strategy while your competitor has already turned their employees into brand advocates. Emotion number 4 is imposter syndrome. When you go out and you write a post where you address the emotion of you being wrong or you being scared. Because trust me, most of the people around you are. When you do it, they feel like they can be themselves in front of you. For example, I feel anxious before every training session. Though I've been doing it so often and so long, I still feel I want to prepare for it more. Emotion number 5. Tap on the time scarcity behavior. So when you give them the fastest way, the easiest way, the smartest way to do something without losing out on the quality, you'll kill it. Emotion number 6 is connection and belongingness. So typically you let people feel that they are a part of your tribe and you're building a common tribe where they can participate. This emotion invokes warmth in your audience. You know, let's say if you read a post like, if you feel LinkedIn is not the platform for you, this is the post that belongs to you. Lovely. We understood emotions. Let's get back to the tool. So we just dropped on the tool where we had brain dumped and mapped out your competitors. Now we will write your first post, that is the personal storytelling post. This is my favorite post type on LinkedIn because it is the personal stories that make people feel like they want to look up to you. So we'll head back to the tool And I want you to come to next post 1. You will be on this page, which is the personal storytelling post. So before we start filling in the tool, I want you to think of an incident that you want to write about. Let's say a client that you just closed. Pause the video, take 10 seconds, think about what. So let's establish on it now. Think of a specific scene or a moment you want to open with. So for example, let's say I want to write about this client who was my very first international client, who'd come all the way from UK to India to meet me. I will talk about very first international client, UK, came to meet me in Delhi, discussed about his business ahead. That is the specific scene. I want you to write that about your story as well. Now, field number 2 is the tension. What went wrong? What scared you? What were you thinking about? So, it was very different. I had butterflies and I did not know how the meeting will look like because it was very first time of him in India and then meeting me. Now, pause the video in between whenever you want to rest easy, fill in your answers and then carry on. Field number 3 is to talk about your turning point. What did you discover or decide? So recently there was this learning that I had about myself, that no matter how much money a business is making me, if it doesn't fulfill my passion, I cannot give it my 100%. Considering that, I took a leap of faith and decided to put in all my savings into a dream business. Now, next segment is to state a lesson, one quotable line. So is there any lesson, any learning you want to share with the audience? Write that down here. Now, next we'll ask you to put 2 to 3 actionable takeaways. Is there anything you want your audience to learn from this post? You want them to learn about a particular behavior that helped you, a particular realization that might help them, a particular learning that you had throughout the experience. Write it down here. Please don't care about grammar, English, spelling mistakes, nothing. Be as raw, as natural as you can while filling in this tool. Don't worry about that. Last is the CTA. What action do you want the reader to take after reading this post? Do you want them to give you a follow, to save it, to screenshot it, to send it to someone? Put it down here. Now, once you're done, you will click on Generate Post 1 Prompt. And you get this beautiful prompt that is supremely in-depth and has all your details. See, now copy this and let's run it into ChatGPT. The output is a ready to publish personal story post. Now, next post type is framework post. Typically the kind of post that people will screenshot, share and can save and use it on a Monday morning to work, right? These are the kind of posts where you package all your knowledge and put it into an actionable cheat sheet, infographic, guide. Now, my tool will help you do this. Let's come to post 2, which is the framework / how to post. And you see these 3 fields where you got to write down mistakes that you see everyone doing in your industry. 5 to 7 step framework. Now, if you don't have a framework ready, write a method, write the steps you take towards a particular activity. The tool will build it into a framework. Then one closing line you want readers to take away. Answer these and click on Generate Post to Prompt. You'll once again get a ready to use LinkedIn post. After this, you see, I'm going to skip to post 3. You can build a client case study post. You can literally entail the entire journey from onboarding a client to giving them services to what was your methodology, to how did your team work, to what result did your client achieve, and to what did they tell you after it, the feedback that they had. Build it using the tool. Skip to post 4. You can write an opinion or a contrarian post. Opinion posts are very strong. They don't just tell people you're present, they position you in the mind of people. That this person comes with an aura, they know what they're speaking and they know what they believe in and they know why. Post number 5 are lessons learned. So let's say, okay, I did this post where I said 24 lessons I learned by the age of 24. So your learnings are unique to you and it might add value to others. So you can always write about them. Post number 6 is a direct offer post. So think of whatever you want to sell right now or any service, any product. Use the entire structure, fill in the fields and write a direct offer post. It is a conversion post. I will continue to strategy document. Now, when you continue to strategy document, you click on build my content strategy and you will see it gives you your identity, your ideal client profile, your content strategy and your first 6 posts. Copy paste it into a Notion, copy paste it into a Word document, keep it handy. Now, whenever you are working on your content, always refer back to it. Now, I am about to wrap this video up, but before I do, I would request you to please like, please ensure you send it to somebody who would find value from this video. Hit the bell icon on. I will bring a lot of such valuable videos every time. I will have a tool or a cheat sheet or a framework for you. Alright, This is Karishmaa Singhal signing off. See you in the next one.